Ladies and gentlemen, we'll begin in 5 minutes. Please find your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated as we're ready to begin the processional. As a courtesy to today's graduates and guests, please silence all cellular phones. Before we begin, we want you to know that Grad Images will be taking individual professional photos. They will be made available to all graduates electronically. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the professional. The processional is led today by Dr. Ian McAndrew, who is carrying the ceremonial university mace. Now entering are the master's, baccalaureate, and associate degree candidates. following the candidates for degree. Now entering is the platform party. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem performed by Mr. Christopher Heathington.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight were the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am William Muldoon, Vice Chancellor of Campus Operations for the Worldwide Campus, and it is my privilege to welcome you to the ceremony of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University Worldwide. At this time, it is my honor to introduce our stage guests for this evening. Please hold your applause until each person has been recognized. Members of the platform party, as I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Starting in the back, on the audience's left, Dr. Ian McAndrew, Associate Dean for Research, College of Aeronautics, and our mace bearer. Lieutenant Andrew Edwards, United States Navy Chaplain Corps. Dr. Ken Witcher, Dean, College of Aeronautics. Dr. Susan Ganter, Dean, College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Manish Sharma, Dean, College of Business. Ms. Kimberly Becker, President and CEO of the San Diego County Regional Airport Authority and our distinguished commencement speaker. And finally, Dr. John R. Watrett, Chancellor Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University worldwide. Please join me in demonstrating our appreciation to our distinguished guests. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise as Lieutenant Edwards offers the invocation.
Good evening, everyone, and I want to say congratulations to you all. It's beautiful. I'd like to invite you at this time to join me in prayer. Heavenly Father, great Lord and King, we come before you thankful for the opportunity to live in this great country, the blessings that come with the freedom, our faith, our family. Lord, you've been good to us. We have so much to be grateful for. But Father, especially today, we want to say thank you that you have blessed each one here with the opportunity to serve their nation, to go to school, have the opportunity, Lord, to have a career, to take care of their families, and enjoy the simple pleasures of life. Lord, we're asking you to give them wisdom, to use what they have learned ethically and morally, to make an impact all the days of their lives. Help them always be mindful that their education is for a purpose, not simply a means to an end. Lord, help us. Help us always to remember what is most important in life and the purpose and the plan behind it all. We thank you now for what you're going to do in each of these lives, the lives that they will touch, the world that they will change. Now I pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it is my pleasure to welcome you to Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University Worldwide's 2018 Commencement Ceremony. We are truly worldwide. Students have the opportunity to interact with our faculty in classroom locations in the United States, Germany, Italy, Japan, Singapore, South Korea, Spain, and the United Kingdom. In addition, students are advancing their aviation and aerospace careers virtually from such countries as Argentina, Brazil, Iceland, India, Israel, Senegal, South Africa, and South Korea, to name a mere few. It is a great pleasure to welcome the families and friends of our soon-to-be graduates, our community friends, and our distinguished guests to the most important and anticipated event on our academic calendar, graduation. We are pleased to have Mr. Christopher Hetherington, Associate Campus Director of our Los Angeles campus, to serve as our reader and for doing a tremendous job of singing our national anthem. We wish to recognize several groups of individuals who play key roles in the successful operation of this great university and who contribute to the success of today's ceremony. The first group includes those individuals who have played a major role in preparing and mentoring our graduating candidates and master's degree candidates for their future careers, our own Embry-Riddle Worldwide faculty. Will the representatives of our faculty please rise and be recognized? Thank you. The second group deserving special recognition includes all of our dedicated staff, without whose many hours of tireless work this ceremony would not be possible. I ask that these individuals please stand and be recognized. Thank you very much. Perhaps the most honored guests here today are the families of our graduates. Graduates, your families' love and support have helped to make this day possible. Graduating candidates and master's degree candidates, please stand and acknowledge your families for their support. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. John R. Wattret, Chancellor of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University Worldwide, who will officially open our commencement ceremony.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, it is my good evening again, and this is a great place to have a graduation. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all students, faculty, and friends of the university, and to the class of 2018. I offer my sincere congratulations to each of you and to your families as well. All of us at Embry-Riddle Worldwide are extremely proud of your achievements, and we are confident of your continued success. We know how much hard work you dedicated to each course you took. Because of that effort, this is a day of great celebration. Be very proud of your accomplishment. It is significant and will propel you to reach even greater success. May you continue to reach greater heights in all that you pursue. Keep in touch, and always remember your place within our Embry-Riddle family. I sincerely hope that everyone enjoys the ceremony and savors the meaning of this day and its colors and traditions. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Kimberly J. Becker, President and CEO of the San Diego County Regional Airport Authority. When our guest speaker left her last job, it prompted an editorial in the Mercury News. The lead was, "The scurrilous theft of San Jose Aviation Director Kim Becker by the larger San Diego International Airport is a whammy for San Jose." The editorial was a little tongue-in-cheek, but it gives you some idea of how much her community recognized and valued her contribution. She made the airport in San Jose one of the most efficient in the country, adding new airlines while reducing staffing and costs. As President CEO, Ms. Becker is responsible for all management oversight of the Airport Authority and San Diego International Airport. Connecting with the public continues to be a big part of her success here. She has a great story to share. San Diego International generates an estimated $10 billion annually in economic impact for the region. Kim Becker previously worked in New Jersey's Teterboro Airport and the Lockheed Air Terminal in Burbank. She also knows the aviation business from the ground up, and we have a little bit to do with that too. We are proud to claim her as an Eagle. She earned a master's degree in business administration and aeronautics from Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. She also holds a bachelor's degree in business administration from Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the President and CEO of San Diego Regional Airport Authority, Kim Becker.
Good evening. I am absolutely thrilled to be here. Fellow Eagles, faculty, staff, parents, and friends. And parents, friends, all of you who have supported these graduates over the past few years, thank you so much. You are a very important part of their journey and their success. Thank you for being here. I want to thank Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University for absolutely giving me this honor of being in front of you here today. Graduates, take in this moment. Truly, take in this moment. This is an incredible setting. This is not a ceremony that you can just show up and be here. You've worked hard. You've struggled. You've sacrificed, but you've succeeded. And you've earned your seat on the USS Midway tonight. This is a perfect setting for this ceremony. When my sons came home from college last year, I had been in San Diego for a month or two, and I had hit the ground running, and I really didn't have the chance to get out and see anything in San Diego. When they came home from college, the first place they came was right here. And I was kind of proud that they had a little bit of that aviation geek in them that we all know and love so much. They insisted that I too came to visit. So I did. And I noticed a sign on the flight deck that said, "Beware of jet blast, props, and rotors." Little did I know that I'd be standing here. It's right behind that screen over there. I thought the message to the reader seemed pretty obvious. Jet blasts, props, and rotors, when you're standing on an active flight desk, can be quite dangerous. There's a lot of risk. But there's another way to look at it. What if you're not standing on the flight deck? And what if you're inside the aircraft? Then jet blasts, props, and rotors are not hazardous things to avoid. They present an opportunity to move forward. My point is this: how you perceive risk or opportunity depends on how you've positioned yourself in life. Are you going to look at the risk as potential hazards or as an opportunity to move forward? As graduates about to embark on exciting new careers or continue the careers you've already started, I encourage you to embrace the things in life that help you move forward. Be mindful of the risks, but embrace those opportunities. Don't let anything stop you from achieving your goals. You all have goals. You wouldn't be here sitting with us today. Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University truly helped me achieve my goals in life. Before I came to Embry-Riddle, I was already working at an airport, and I had an undergraduate degree in business. I kind of landed in airports because I was flying and went away to school, still had no idea what I wanted to do. And so I went back to the airport, and I said, "Do you take interns?" And the gentleman allowed me to come into his office, talk to him, and said, "Can you come back tomorrow?" I said, "Yes." And from then on, that started my career. For me, I knew that having somebody to stand beside me, excuse me just a minute, was important. No one can make this journey alone. And I implore you to walk through life with someone beside you, someone who can help you along. That person might change from time to time, but we all need a confidant, a role model, a mentor. And that person that I walked into his office was Kent George, and he recently retired after 40 years in the aviation industry, most recently as the director of aviation for Broward County, and they operate the Hollywood Fort Lauderdale Airport in Florida. He helped me to get my first job that day. He gave me a chance. And since then, he's been there for me, showing me the way. I call him up, frustrated. He calms me down, and he's helped me guide my path. And throughout my career, I've been very lucky to find role models like Kent, who were keys to my success. For me, they've made all the difference, and they can help you move forward as well. In today's world, finding that meaningful role model is more important than ever. I want to encourage you all to seek out someone who you can turn to for advice. Make personal connections. Ask questions. Listen to the advice, and turn risks into opportunities. This notion is so important that at San Diego International Airport, we regularly bring young people in, and we bring them into the airport setting with the hopes that they will see something that they like and get a sense of what it's like working at an airport and working in aviation. Some of you may have attended our Take Flight program last fall. As you may recall, the full name of the program is Take Flight, Shaping the Future of Young, Diverse San Diego Global Leaders in the Aviation Industry. Yes, that's a mouthful, but the title says it all. 4 times a year, we bring in high school and college students, and we have a panel discussion. We have lunch. We give tours of the airport. There's so many opportunities to talk to people in the industry, whether they're airport people, whether they're pilots, whether they're TSA, Customs and Border Protection. We're all part of the airport. We're all part of the aviation industry. And this kind of program is more important than ever. It's been all over the news in recent months about the looming pilot shortage due to upcoming retirements. In reality, it's not just pilots. The entire aviation industry is facing waves of retirements as professionals grow older. At San Diego International Airport, nearly 25% of our workforce will be eligible to retire by the year 2020. That's not that far away. And that's a lot of institutional memory getting ready to walk out that door. And I'm talking about a significant number of people with solid experience and proven skills. And we're not alone. Airports across the country are engaging in strategic workforce planning. They're defining the kinds of skills they'll need in the future, and we're analyzing the marketplace to fully understand the supply and demand of such skills. In this way, we are better able to identify potential talent gaps for the future. And those are the gaps that you, as graduating students here, will help us fill. I know that some of you come from a military background and are even in the military today. And as we all know, the military is a very attractive option. The military is full of positive role models. The average soldier exits the military while still in his or her 20s. But the military doesn't have a very magic wand that they can wave and help the transition to civilian life and to find a career in a civilian life. At San Diego International Airport, we've also created a Veterans Fellow program. This program provides valuable work experience and career development opportunities. It teaches you how to network, make personal connections. The whole idea is to support that military to civilian employment. And there's many, many programs out there for military people to take advantage of, not just at my airport, but many different places across the country. If the fellow from the military has the right combination of leadership and technical skills, that full-time employment might be right there at my airport. And with each of these programs, as well as our traditional internships, we hope to achieve 2 parallel goals. One is to develop a workforce that will help sustain our airport's competitiveness well into the future. And the other is to be a resource and a role model for today's young people. One of our interns is graduating today. Amanda, I just had to have a shout out. Ready to go. But these programs are only successful if you, as young adults entering the workforce or continuing your careers, take advantage of them. Again, personal connections, ask questions, listen to advice, and turn risk into opportunity. It all starts with you taking the first step. So while you haven't necessarily asked for my advice, I'd like to share with you some things that I've learned over the years that have helped me be a success to date in my career. First, be passionate about what you do. Have passion for work and have passion for life. And try to affect others with that passion. If you aren't passionate about what you're doing each and every day, then find something else to do. Take that risk. Days, weeks, months, and years working on something that you aren't passionate about, that doesn't make you happy, makes for a very long career. I, for one, have had fun most days, that I go into work and I enjoy what I do. It makes all the difference in the world. Pursue the passion. Focus on others. By helping someone else achieve their goals, you gain valuable insight into achieving your own goals. You can focus on others by volunteering in the community, volunteer your time, your talents, and energy. I'm talking about being part of something bigger than yourself. It feels very good. Be a lifelong learner. Don't get locked in. Be open to new ideas. Take assignments that challenge you and stretch your abilities. Take assignments that seem menial. You never know where they'll lead. Continue to learn and continue to set your own path. Never stop setting goals to navigate that path forward. When you're not navigating your own path, who is? You know Stephen Covey, I'm sure you've studied him. Stephen Covey said the best way to predict your future is to create it. And it's very, very true. It's important to make a plan. And when that plan is accomplished, make another plan. Some of you have trained to be pilots, and you know that pilots file a flight plan before heading out. All of you, no matter what field you're in or you end up in, need to start with a plan. Without a vision for where you're headed, it's easy to lose your way. You have to be purposeful in life. Keep your eyes on the future and take risks that are calculated, because taking the right kind of risk could make the difference between living an ordinary life and living an extraordinary life. Things happen. You have to understand that. Use those jet blast props and rotors for the opportunity they present, the opportunity to move forward. And finally, one of the best pieces of advice I've ever received is don't quit. You guys made it here today. You did not quit. It's not all that easy, is it? The trick is to separate the endeavor from the entire picture. You might fail at a single class. You might fail more than once at a single task. The opportunity to speak with you today, and in parting, I'd like to issue a challenge for each of you. Over the next year, I encourage you to resolve to find something else. Someone who knows the satisfaction that comes from hard work and a job well done. That's who you want to associate with. Find the person who will help you navigate the jet blasts, props, and rotors of life. It's all about moving forward and managing risks. And in this way, you will begin to a future filled with promise and wonder. Thank you, and best of luck, class of 2018, to you and your future endeavors.
Thank you, Kim, for those thoughtful words, challenging vision, and sound advice for the graduates and for us all. And as a token of appreciation, I'd like to present you with the Distinguished Speakers Award.
A number of our graduating students today are veterans of military service. As a group, will they and all veterans please rise and be recognized? Please be seated. At this time, the faculty of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University Worldwide are pleased to present the candidates for graduate degrees. I take this opportunity to share some interesting information about the hooding ceremony. The origins of academic regalia are obscured in history but are believed to have originated in the 12th or 13th centuries. The wearing of distinctive regalia for universities consisting of a cap, a gown, and a hood began in England. There, the statutes of certain colleges prescribed the wearing of a long gown by faculty and students. Although originally attached to the robe, the hood subsequently became a separate garment. Interestingly, for educators of old, the deep pocket of the hood was used to collect alms and to collect food for nourishment. Colors have become important in distinguishing one degree from another and in describing one's graduate university. In keeping with this tradition, Embry-Riddle's hood reflects the school's colors, royal blue and gold. The field of graduate study is designated by the color of the satin binding. Of our many graduate degrees, silver for the Master of Aeronautical Science, the Master of Science in Aeronautics, the Master of Science in Occupational Safety Management, and the Master of Science in Unmanned Systems. Gold for the Master of Science in Cybersecurity Management and Policy. Drab for the Master of Business Administration in Aviation, the Master of Science in Engineering Management, the Master of Science in Logistics and Supply Chain Management, the Master of Science in Management, the Master of Science in Management Information Systems, and the Master of Science in Project Management. Ladies and gentlemen, when our degree candidates cross the stage, you will notice that a number of them are wearing medallions. Those master's candidates wearing gold medallions are to be graduated with distinction because they have earned a grade point average of 4.0. As a group, will these students please stand and be recognized? Please be seated. Candidates will be hooded by their respective college deans. From the College of Aeronautics, Dean Dr. Ken Witcher. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Dean Dr. Susan Ganter. And from the College of Business, Dean Dr. Manish Sharma. At this time, I invite Dr. Ken Witcher, Dean of our College of Aeronautics, to come forward.
Will the candidates for master's degrees from the College of Aeronautics please rise? Dr. Watrette, it is mine honor to present the candidates from the College of Aeronautics master's degrees as recommended by the faculty.
This begins the candidates for the College of Aeronautics. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Aeronautical Science. Brent David Butterfield. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Aeronautics. Derek R. Beal. Dami Lee. Michelle Leon Carrasco. Robin Jean McKinney. Carlos Jose Rodriguez. Eric Rositas. Chelsea Alon Schmidt. Gabriel John Taylor. Jennifer Hadi Yousefi. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Occupational Safety Management. Jody Marcel Brown. Deanne Elisa Gucek. Mark Anthony Lundell. This concludes the presentation of master's degrees from the College of Aeronautics.
And now for the College of Arts and Sciences, I invite Dr. Susan Ganter, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, to please come forward.
Will the candidates for the master's degree from the College of Arts and Sciences please rise? Dr. Wattrett, it is my honor to present the candidate for the College of Arts and Sciences master's degree as recommended by the faculty.
This begins the candidates for the College of Arts and Sciences. This begins the candidate for the degree of Master of Science in Cybersecurity Management and Policy. Wendy Dorcia Morgan. And Sciences.
And now to the College of Business. I invite Dr. Manish Sharma, Dean of our College of Business, to please come forward.
Will the candidates for master's degree from the College of Business please rise? Dr. Wattrett, it's my honor to present the candidates for the College of Master's degree as recommended by the faculty.
This begins the candidates for the College of Business. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration in Aviation. Denisha Tiate Bumanglag. Ryan D. Chase. Jeanette Aileen Cordoza. Donald Douglas George, Jr. Louis Lau Illustrissimo, Jr. Fletcher Ash Roberts. Michael A. Cisneros. Amanda Lauren Snyder. Robert Jean Tinder with distinction. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Engineering Management. Alan V. Alfafara, with distinction. Jose Castro. Marco Antonio Lozano with distinction. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Logistics and Supply Chain Management. Mario R. Esguerra. Gabriela D. Hernandez with distinction. Nathaniel Gregory O'Brien with distinction. James Rock. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Management. Brooks Allen Brown. Colandra Louise Crawford. Andrew Spear Ezard with distinction. Gregory Allen Lafourcade. Richard S. Lopez. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Management Information Systems. Samuel Migakian with distinction. This begins the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Project Management. Richard Todd Deal. Kayleen Ann Diaz with distinction. Jessica Jacobs. Jason Timkowicz. This concludes the presentation of master's degree candidates from the College of Business. This also concludes the presentation of master's degrees.
I now share information with you regarding our undergraduate degree candidates. When our degree candidates cross the stage, you'll note that a number of them are wearing honor cords. I take a moment to explain the significance of these accoutrements and to recognize those wearing them. Those graduates wearing white cords have achieved grade point averages of between 3.5 and 3.69 and are to be graduated cum laude, with honors. As a group, will these students please stand and be recognized? Please be seated. Those graduates wearing red cords have achieved grade point averages of between 3.7 and 3.89 and are to be graduated magna cum laude, with great honors. As a group, will these students please stand and be recognized? Please be seated. Those graduates wearing gold cords have earned a grade point average of between 3.9 and 4.0 and are to be graduated summa cum laude with highest honors. As a group, will these students please stand and be recognized? Please be seated. At this time, the faculty of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University Worldwide are pleased to present the candidates for undergraduate degrees from the College of Aeronautics and the College of Business. Will all candidates for undergraduate degrees please rise? Dr. Wattrett, it is my honor to present the candidates for undergraduate degrees as recommended by the faculty.
This begins the candidates for the College of Aeronautics. This begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Aeronautics. Jorge Rene Alcazar. Ricardo Astorga. John Andrew Ayala, magna cum laude, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Michael Justin Baker, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Riley K. Ballard, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Peter Bauer. William E. Bachman, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Cody Dean Bennett. Tyler Clark Berry, magna cum laude, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Enrique Bibian Covarrubias. Lindsay Marie Bingham, magna cum laude. Douglas Brown, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Patrick J. Buttermore. Oscar A. Castillo, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Matthew L. Chamberlain. Corey Edward Christensen, cum laude, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Jesse Scott Churchill, magna cum laude. Aaron J. Cross. Javier Valladares Duran, Jr. Michael Enrique Espinoza. Joseph J. Espinoza III. Krista Nicole Fox, magna cum laude. Darrell Graves, Jr., summa cum laude, Alpha Sigma Lambda. No middle name? No middle name? Edward Hearn. Gabriel Hidalgo. Jacob Dennis Hittinger, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Surin Kim. Tracy E. Kinlan, magna cum laude. Ivan Kut. Inkyu Lee Sr. Chris Lesnar. Luis Raul Lopez. Rico Harin Mancia. Brian Keith Matthews. Sean Michael Patrick McMullen, cum laude. Eric A. Middleton. Alonzo Montiel. Alejandro Moreno. Marisol Navarro. Wing Lam An. Jessica N. No. Courtney Joanne Ohms. Andre Kim Santos Pangalangan, cum laude. Brian Byung Park. Thomas Michael Post, summa cum laude, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Austin Prescott, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Thomas William Riggs II. Andrew Reardon. Mark Adam Salzman. Ryan D. Santos, cum laude. Samuel T. Schaus, cum laude. Kevin Lee Schwabauer, cum laude. Robert Ellington Spellman, summa cum laude. David Allen Spencer II, cum laude. Robert Joseph Stahlcup, magna cum laude, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Damon Gerald Ventieri, cum laude. Nathan John Wellew. Graham Parker Williams. Jiwoo Yoon, magna cum laude. This begins the candidates. Joshua David Bronson, magna cum laude, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Benjamin Josiah Burns. Alejandro Canto, magna cum laude. Kyle Cole. Brian Stephen Dunlinger, summa cum laude. I know him. Jungsuk Kim. Keon Deshaun Logan. Jeffrey Alexander Martinez, magna cum laude. Jonathan Kyles McEwen. This begins the candidates for the College of Business. The candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Aviation Business Administration. George Ohanian. This begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Project Management. Brian Andrew Jewell, summa cum laude. This begins the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Technical Management, Jason Lee Bales. Gregory L. Cunningham. John Evans, cum laude. Casey Winston Farr, cum laude. Albert Fenrich. Latanya Trudy Fernandez. Latoya Danae Green. Keenum Fitzpatrick Holder. Autumn Marie Hughes. Dana Lynn Irvine, magna cum laude. Jeffrey Ryan Janelle, summa cum laude, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Justin Thomas Lansford. David Frank Linder, cum laude. Lawrence Morales Lopez, magna cum laude, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Gabriel Orozco. Tijuana S. Perry. Luis Alberto Pulido. Patrick Rogers. Serena Sanchez. James D. Swift, summa cum laude, Alpha Sigma Lambda. Jasper J. Tabisola. Diana Joan Taylor. Daniel Allen Walden. This begins the candidates for the degree of Associate of Science in Aeronautics. Jarrett Scott English. Melissa Davison Feingold, Alpha Sigma Lambda. This begins the candidates for the degree of Associate of Science in Aviation Maintenance. Richard William Coffey. This begins the candidates for the College of Business. This begins the candidates for the degree of Associate of Science in Aviation Business Administration, Rose Mary Whitehead. This begins the candidates for the degree of Associate of Science in Technical Management, Justin Lee Kramer. This concludes the presentation of the undergraduate degrees. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Bill Thompson, Executive Director of Alumni Relations.
Congratulations, graduates! On behalf of the Office of Alumni Engagement, we welcome you to the Embry-Riddle family. Together with over 130,000 other alumni located around the globe, you are now Eagles for life. You are forever united through your shared passion and experiences at Embry-Riddle. And today, after you cross the stage, you received a pin signifying your alumni status. Please wear it with pride, as it is a symbol of your alma mater. We know that you will continue to soar to new heights, and we are positive that you will continue to be leaders in your careers, communities, and your country. So as you progress in your lives and professions, we encourage you to stay connected, return or go to your Embry-Riddle campuses, stay with your mentors and those who helped you out, attend alumni networking events around the globe, and always help your fellow Eagles when they need mentorship, guidance, and support. So graduates, Congratulations, and remember, you are forever an Eagle. Congratulations.
Thank you, Bill. Now we arrive at the moment we have all been waiting for. Dr. Wattrett, would you please join me at the podium? Will all of the graduating candidates from all of the colleges please rise and remain standing? Dr. Wattrett, these candidates have completed all of the requirements of their degrees, and with the recommendation of the faculty of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University worldwide, I am pleased to present them to you for the conferring of degrees.
This is the moment. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer on you, as appropriate, honors and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations. You may now move your tassel to the left side of your mortarboard, symbolizing your new status as a graduate of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. Congratulations, graduates.
Everyone, please rise now as we present our alma mater, led by Mr. Chris Hetherington. The words are found on the last page of your program. Thank you, Chris.
Eagles gather near, we lift our voices loud and clear, soaring high, O alma mater, threads of blue and gold. United we soar in vast open skies. Embry-Riddle, we hail thee, great memories we'll hold. So here's to you, holy RAU, alma mater true. We pledge in love and harmony our loyalty to you. Singing my praise, remembering the days, coast to coast around the world, our bond forever true. Embracing our dreams with pride far and wide. Embry-Riddle, we hail thee, great memories we'll hold. So here's to you, holy RAU, alma mater true. We pledge in love and harmony our loyalty to you. Thank you. Congratulations.
We're delighted that all of you could be here today and share with us in this very special occasion. We ask that you please join us in continuing our celebration with a dessert reception immediately following the ceremony on this flight deck. I ask you now to please remain standing as I offer our closing benediction. As we now leave this place, may eternal love enfold us. May spiritual power strengthen us. May strong hands comfort us. And may we all be carried on eagle's wings until we all meet again. Amen.
Family and friends, please be seated. We ask that you remain seated until the platform party, faculty, and all graduates have left the area. Thank you.